Relationship advice. Update. She, 20 female, lost her first time while we were taking a break. Original post. We've been together for 4 years. At the beginning, like all teenagers do, we also fooled around. She was genuinely turned on and wanted to do stuff, but we never got to penetration. We were both virgins, and to her, her first time was always the best thing she can give me. It's the only thing she can give only to me in the whole life, and to be honest, that's why I, 21 male, didn't push for it at all, and wanted to take her pace. Around 2 to 2.5 years ago, things started to cool down. She no longer wanted to do it, referring to touching and oral, as often, and a year ago she started pushing away, even though I would ask twice a month when I was actually frustrated. I really loved her, and I still do, and I think she is smart, intelligent and beautiful, and that's why that wasn't a deal breaker for me. 2 weeks after our 4 years mark, she said she felt trapped, and that she wanted to take a little break from our relationship. I was crushed because I didn't see this coming at all. Her trapped definition was that she felt bad going to concerts and doing stuff without inviting me, and to be honest, I always encouraged her to go with her girlfriends and have fun. I have a feeling she trapped herself. I think she just wanted to take a break, and couldn't come up with a better reason, or the real reason was offensive to me, or she just lost attraction although she denied it. We talked it through, and we decided that we will take a break, and she will call me once the break is over. She was supposed to move in with me in May. It took a toll on me. I performed bad at my work and I was distant from my family. I was crushed and I hoped she would come back, and that we would cry together, agree it was a mistake and move on. Well, after around 3 weeks, she messaged me and said she wanted to talk. I was so excited and I invited her to my house. When she arrived, shortly after, she basically broke down crying, saying she met a guy, 23 male, 2 weeks ago, and that after 3 days, they slept together. She said she tried to connect with him, but it wasn't nearly as fun as with me, and that she wasn't sure why she wanted to take a break from me in the first place. Now, I consider myself 7 to 8 over 10. I am tall and work out semi-regularly. She assured me that it wasn't my looks. She said she wanted us to be together again, and that she would do anything to earn back my trust and make me happy. The guy she slept with was 10 out of 10 and a lot of muscle, although I didn't know him or anything about him. This happened yesterday. I am broken. I couldn't come up with words, and just said it's going to be okay, and later politely asked her to leave so I have time and space to think. I can't help it but feel like a backup plan. She sacrificed our 4 years together, and basically made me a fool for waiting for intimacy and thinking that I am something special for her. It bothers me so much that she was ready to screw some guy, less than a week after we broke up. Even if we get back together, am I supposed to be intimate with her now or what? I will provide more information if needed, but I am really struggling for some advice on what to do. Now for the top advice before the update. She went out and got some strange while she had you as a backup at home. I'd forget her and move on. Yup, this right here. Especially that she was with you for 4 years, and gave it up for the first time to some random stranger she'd just met. Chances are she's lying, and she met this guy before the break and wanted to sleep with him. She saved you the trouble, man. You'd likely end up getting married at some point. She'd end up cheating later. This is a big thing for a lot of people, and she gave it to someone else. Break isn't for screwing others. So, she cheated. Nah man. You need to ghost her. Hit the gym. Focus on yourself. Don't be a sap and take her back. Respect yourself. Yeah, so the guy screwed her and dumped her, now she wants to go back to you. Classic. This. Just leave OP. You'll be much happier. Tale as old as time. Song as old as rhyme. Barely even friends, but he gets her wet, so here's my virginity. She held off from having intimacy with you for 4 years, yet losing her first time to you was the most important thing she could give you. She asked for a break with no solid reasoning behind it. In my opinion, she probably had already met this guy before the break with every intention of sleeping with him. She screwed him, but obviously it wasn't working out farther than that, and now she wants you back like she didn't just slap you on the face with that disrespect. You have to realize your self-worth and see that this girl isn't anyone you want to waste any more time on. Move on, my guy, and let her live with her messed up decisions. And now for the update. Hey guys. First of all, thank you all so much for your responses, it really did affect me. So, long story short, 3 days ago I broke up with her for good. Now, you guys might not agree with the way I did it, But I did not want to have revenge X with her, hurt her or hurt her ego. Even though I am sad and disappointed, at the same time, I understand she wanted to see other options and I respect she didn't outright cheat on me. That being said, I am also not a backup plan and I deserve to be someone's first plan, someone that will make love with me and not consider it a godly gift to me. I didn't see her anymore and I finished it with a message. Here's a translated version. Hey, name, first of all, I don't want to hold you in suspense, so yes, this is my final breakup message. I took some days to think about it, and I realized that if we did continue where we left off, that the other guy would be in my head non-stop, and I would always be paranoid of you doing it again when you get bored of me. I understand we were, and still are, young when we started our relationship, and that you wanted to explore other options and gain experience. Sadly, in that process you lost my trust and hurt me greatly. I respect you wanted to take a break instead of cheating on me, but that still doesn't make it justifiable. I wanted to thank you for all those years and I wanted to apologize for any wrongs I did to you. I want you to know that I am not mad or sad, and that my head is in the right place. I hope that going forward you will be okay too, and please don't punish yourself for what you did. Goodbye, OP. The message was supposed to be stronger and stuff, but I realized I am already getting over it, and that I no longer see the point of putting more effort and thought into it. She replied with an equally long message, saying she is sorry blah blah blah. So, thank you guys for opening my eyes. If it weren't for you, I am almost certain that I would accept her back. So yeah, until next time. Now for the top comments. That message was mad mature, props my guy. Agree, the message was fantastic. Yup, super mature and to the point. And you were super kind to her OP, I wish I would have had half of that maturity in my younger years. You're going to be okay OP, hold your head high and keep on keeping on. Big hug. Stay strong man. I think most self-respecting guys would have done the same. There will be other women. Yup. As a guy, you need to have dignity in relationships. Too many guys I know are blatantly unhappy with how their significant other treats them, but just accept it because they know she can easily replace them. Your response was ridiculously mature. Good on you pal, you'll be fine. Man, I'm 38, and your response is way better than mine would be. Now for the next story. Update, I think my 22 male girlfriend, 20 female, might be cheating on me with my roommate. Original post. My girlfriend and I have been together since high school. We go to the same college, and she basically lives with me. We live in a 4-bedroom apartment with 3 other guys. My roommates and I hang out a lot with my girlfriend, but she gets along especially well with one, we'll call him Chet. Chet is really close with my girlfriend. When I go to sleep, I go to bed really early, she goes and hangs out in his room. When I ask her about it, she tells me what good friends they are, and goes into detail about how she just could never even imagine his lips touching hers, that it makes her sick to think about. Part of me believes her, but part of me wonders why she goes into such detail about how repulsed she is by this idea. Recently, they got into a fight because his girlfriend doesn't like my girlfriend. This fight ended in him buying her favorite snacks, and leaving them on our bed. This seems like way intimate to be just a friendship to me, but I'm afraid to flat out ask her if they're sleeping together. I don't want to ruin our relationship over them just having a nice friendship. I don't know what to do. Now for the top advice before reading the updates. Go to bed, set your alarm for 2 hours later, then go check up on her in his room. Then you'll know. Then let us know. If both you and his girlfriend have an issue with it, I think there might be something to your suspicion OP. OP, you gotta sleep with Chet's girlfriend. As a person named Chet, I apologize on behalf of the other Chet. And he might totally be doing your girlfriend, it's a totally Chet thing to do. Can't spell cheat without Chet. Now for the first update. Thanks for all the comments and encouragement. No, I did not set up a spy cam or try to walk in on them. I chickened out, I think because I deep down didn't want to catch them in the act. Turns out I didn't need to. I stayed quiet about it, which wasn't too hard because I was really busy with school this week anyway. Last night, my girlfriend told me we should throw a party at our apartment. I didn't really want to, but figured, why the hell not? I could stand to get pretty drunk anyway. So last night we invited a ton of people over, which is not out of the ordinary for us, and my girlfriend invited her best friend. It started out as just a normal party, until Chet got raging drunk and announced to everyone that he had just broken up with his girlfriend of 3 years. So, I did something sort of manipulative that I'm not totally proud of. I told my girlfriend's best friend, I'll call her Kim, that she should hook up with Chet. We had all been drinking a lot, and I sort of suspected she was down for Chet anyway, and she agreed enthusiastically. Cut to Chet sitting on our couch with Kim quite literally on top of him making out. I pointed this out to my girlfriend, telling her it would be so great if our best friends dated each other. My girlfriend lost it. Like completely lost it. She started screaming and pushing Kim off of Chet, telling her she couldn't believe both of them would do that. She ended stopping the whole party because she made such a scene, and I just stood there and watched. When she finally snapped out of it and realized everyone was staring at her, I thanked her for confirming what I already knew, and told her to get the hell out of my house. That was last night. I'm still sort of in shock it went down like that. I went to bed right after, and haven't talked to anyone about it yet this morning. I don't really know how I can look Chet in the face after this, so I haven't left my room yet. Now for the second update. Basically, after I kicked my girlfriend out of our party, I assumed we would all lay low for a few days. I was wrong. The day after the party, my roommate, I decided to call him Chet, knocked on my door and tried to talk, but I ignored him. Less than an hour later the ex-girlfriend sends me a long text, at first apologizing, then explaining that her screwing Chet couldn't have been avoided, because while I was a good boyfriend, I study and sleep too much. Okay. She then told me she would be willing to work through this, if I was willing to try to be better and pay more attention to her. I didn't respond to the text. That night I had a dinner with my parents I couldn't miss, that the ex knew about. I came home to find all of her stuff taken out of my room. I figured okay, she got the hint and moved her stuff back to her dorm. Wrong. I noticed later when Chet's door was open, she had actually moved her stuff into his room. I haven't seen either of them. I think they've been out of the apartment to avoid me. I don't even know how to feel. Honestly, the breakup is so raw, even though we haven't even really had the chance to break up, and I'm so angry at both of them, but strangely miss them at the same time. Now for the closing comments. She then told me she would be willing to work through this if I was willing to try to be better and pay more attention to her. Wow, the balls of cheating on somebody, and then trying to make it seem like you're the one who needs to redeem yourself. It took this for me to realize how insanely manipulative she has been our entire relationship. I know it's hard, but do not take her back. She's trying to shift the blame onto you. Given time, you'll heal from this and make a great future partner. I don't think we can say the same about your ex and Chet. Good luck. I think the fact she moved her stuff into his room says everything. Neither of them is that sorry. It's normal to miss them and it will take a while to get used to it, but you don't need these people in your life. Good on you for standing your ground. Sorry it's been so horrible. Hope things pick up again for you soon. Yup. Slap in the face from both of them. Not even being sorry. Useless people these two. OP is better without her. He is not your friend, and she is a manipulative cheater. They deserve each other. You are better off without both of them. Is there a way you can move? Get out of that toxic environment and focus on yourself. Don't let these people suck you back in and make you miserable. I am sorry you have to go through this right now. I hope you find a way to deal with all this, and leave them behind. Best of luck to you. Yes, try to remove yourself from this. Right now, things are tense and they are both on edge with you. One day in the near future, they'll be comfortable with the situation and are going to be lying next to each other cuddling in bed. Maybe a passing thought will occur to them that they are holding each other at your expense while you are off studying somewhere. When that day comes, don't be that guy in the next room. If comes the time when they laugh at the situation and maybe laugh at you, just remember they are the clowns trying to play everyone else for the fool. They truly deserve each other and you deserve better. And that's it for this video, guys. If you have thoughts to share, leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like this content. I'll catch you in the next one. Good day everyone.